Okay, so hi there, everyone. This is Molly DuPont with DuPont Registry Tampa Bay. And my favorite part of my job is being the Community Relations Director and being able to bring to you all stories and inspirations, things that are happening in the Tampa Bay area that we can help support and participate in. And today is super special for us. We're just trying something totally different by doing this group Zoom call that we're recording, but we have our sports reporter, Zack with us, and he usually is out on fields or at courts or waiting at golf courses trying to talk to a professional athlete about what they do for charity. But today we're so lucky to be joined with our amazing athlete, Fred. We are going to let his mom, Isabel, do some introducing, and also Joe from Ronald McDonald House Charities here in Tampa Bay. And we're just going to bring to you a great story, truly making lemonade out of lemons, making the best of it all. And you will be able to find on our post that we'll have some links for you to see how you can get involved and support Fred. But for now, I'm going to give it to Zack. I'm going to turn my screen off so you all can talk amongst yourselves. And I just wanted to say huge thank you to Joe and everyone at Ronald McDonald House Tampa Bay for making this possible for us to get together when we can't get together. So Zack, take it away, buddy.
Hello. So Fred, I heard that you came from Brazil to the U.S. How was that transition for you?
Como foi essa transformação de vir para cá? E o que você acha? O que é viver no Brasil agora viver aqui?
Very good.
Very good.
And
Qual é a parte difícil? Qual é a parte boa? Pode falar.
To have friends, the good part.
He's saying the good part of this transition is to have to make new friends. E a parte difícil.
So when did you come to the U.S.?
Sorry?
When did you come to the U.S.?
We used to come here since he was 3 years old, because he was born very little, he was extremely premature. And then we found out that in the United States was supposed to have a very good physical therapy. So he started to do some runs in Brazil, even though he was little and I was holding him in a frame walker, but also physical therapy, which is exercise, just different. So he became to come to the United States when he was only 3 years old.
So I understand you were born with cerebral palsy disease. When did you start walking?
Você nasceu com paralisia cerebral e você começou a andar?
Assim, andar totalmente sozinho ou andar?
Fala qualquer coisa.
Acho que.
Right? Well, he started to walk using a frame walker when he was about 2. So when he started to do few steps by himself was after coming here several times doing physical therapy. That was in 2000 with when you start to do few steps by yourself. Com Cadu.
Sozinho.
2018. 2 years ago.
Por aí.
Fala com ele.
In 2018, I started to walk freely.
Few steps freely, without canes, without walker.
Has the Ronald McDonald House been a big help with you walking?
Yes.
How long have you stayed in the Ronald McDonald House for?
It's a long story. I think because we come here, stay first for 1 month and then come back. And I think they know it's a kind of 660 nights, right? Yeah.
Do you go to school while doing therapy at the Ronald McDonald House?
Você vai para a escola e vai para a terapia?
Yes. I used to go.
Yeah.
But I am not going anymore because
Because
the coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
Yeah.
How did
Yeah,
you
he used to go to the Shaw Acres Elementary School.
how did you come up with the idea to do the 5K to raise money?
Como que você apareceu com essa ideia de fazer 5 quilômetros e arrecadar dinheiro?
Nossa. É difícil explicar agora.
Fala do seu jeito para mim. O ano passado. Fala. Pode falar.
Como é que fala em inglês?
Okay, last year
Last year,
we thought about
we thought about to do
big run,
a big run.
and tell Zack that you used to run a lot here in St. Petersburg. Last year you did big 5Ks.
Uhum.
Tell
Yeah.
him.
Peraí. Então, como é que fala?
Yeah, he wants to tell you that last year he did here in St. Pete 5 fun runs, okay? And then we start to talk about to make a Ronald McDonald's House fun run. But then arrived coronavirus. So then Fred said, Mom, is there any way to make this fun run to happen? And then comes to that story, Joe Citro, the development manager. And he said, well, what about if we could do a virtual run?
So you're going to do the 5K run, and it'll take you 10 days to accomplish. So how long are you going to run each day?
10 laps a day.
And how many minutes? 4 hours. How many?
Maybe 30, 25, I don't know.
When we were training, he was spending 4 minutes for each lap. But yesterday, because it was so fun, he did in 25 minutes, the whole 10 laps.
So this is a question for Joe. Can you tell me a little bit about the 5K?
Yeah, so really it's the 5K is basically taking place in our backyard of our house. And so at the Ronald McDonald House in St. Petersburg, that's one of our 4 houses, and there's an awesome outdoor space. And so we've mapped out a track for Fred to take and make those laps, then complete a 5K over the 10 days.
How much do you expect to raise off of the 5K?
Gosh, for us, every donation, any amount helps the families. So, there's different sponsorship levels. So people can either run virtually and actually run with Fred at their own pace, doing their own 5K sometime before the end of the month of August. Or there's also the opportunity to kind of cheer for Fred on the sidelines and be a sponsor, if you will. And so both those start at $25 and go up. And so you can find more information on our website, rmhctampabay.org/coronavirus.
So what are some ways that people can help support the fun run besides going on the website?
Yeah, I think, basically a few different things. One is you can share some words of encouragement. So on our social media at RMHC Tampa Bay, we're encouraging people to leave, let's say, words of inspiration, even short videos. So that's a great thing people can do. People can post and just raise awareness of the run, as well as donate. So really, I think our big thing is trying to get the community involved in some way, shape, or form, to share Fred's amazing story, to share Ronald McDonald House and the fact that we're still open. We're still actually, Fred's family is 2 of the over 50 people we have currently in the Ronald McDonald houses right now that we're taking care of. So, we're still open and we're still making an impact in the community.
What will the Ronald McDonald House expect to do with the money they raise for the fundraiser?
Yeah, so for Ronald McDonald House, our mission is to provide the meals, accommodation, and support for families that have kids in the hospital. And so because of COVID-19, that's made our world definitely much more complicated. We used to have meal groups come from the community that would come in and provide meals and other support services and supplies. And so right now, because of COVID, we have not had any volunteers nor any meal groups. And so for us, we've set up an emergency fund to provide meals to families. We're going out, partnering with local restaurants, supporting them, and purchasing meals. So we're providing over 700 meals a week to our families in our houses. So all the funds that are raised through Fred's run are going to support our emergency fund to continue to feed and support the families that are staying with us.
So Fred, I understand you have a dream walking regularly. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Falar sobre os seus sonhos de andar sozinho. Pode falar para mim outra vez.
Não consegui falar.
He said that he's very nervous to talk about it. But I can tell you, Zach, that every night we have a habit to envision this dream. So every night we go to think about things, think about the lives we've got, think about this house. And then we start to visualize that we are walking freely at the beach here in St. Pete. So then Fred starts to feel really happy and content. And then we start to talk about how do you feel like walking freely. So that's why it's something that gets him very, it's kind of deep for him.
So Fred, in a video I saw, it said that you were really grateful about like walking and everything. Can you tell me a little bit about that and what else you're grateful for?
Tá
Como que você se sente agradecido de estar andando?
bom.
Você acha bom? Você acha que as pessoas deveriam dar aula para andando?
I feel good that I'm walking and
Você acha que as pessoas deveriam nunca parar ou ficarem tristes? He said that he would like to say for people in general that no one should be sad for not doing something like not walking. And if they are walking, he would like to invite to go for, to run with him virtually.
Okay. Thank you guys for taking some time to do this interview with me. Thank you, Ronald McDonald House.
Thank you. Thank you, Zach.
Yeah, thanks so much, Zach. I really appreciate you covering this.
Okay. Fred would like to say something more. Can he say?
Yeah.
I love this house. I like to inspire the people
Inspire?
to do what they want. I want to help this house. Don't stop because it's coronavirus.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you all so much, Fred. We are so impressed, and I love your message that you want us all to keep walking and keep helping each other during this really long time of COVID. I keep saying to everyone, I thought it was going to be over already, but I have to say there are so many wonderful things that have happened because of it, and I think it's great that we were all able to be together without trading any germs today, and that we know more about Fred and Ronald McDonald House, and we look so forward to watching over the next couple weeks and seeing what you do. And we'd love to see you in person when we can, okay?
Well, and I want to say that, Fred, you're doing this 5K fun run, but Zach ran a 5K with me for a fundraiser that DuPont Registry did in October, and it was the first time he did a 5K. So we ran it together. So I think that we need to do a fun run with yours. We'll do it virtually. So we'll see what you guys are doing, and every day Zach and I will run, okay? Zach,
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds great. And the last day we'll be live streaming from our Facebook page on the 28th. So that's a great way for people to tune in and also kind of be part of that 5K. So we'll be kind of celebrating Fred, completing it, and doing all that. So it'll be an awesome celebration to see on our Facebook pages at RMHC Tampa Bay.
Great. We can't wait. All right, guys. Thank you all so much. Be safe and be well, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Bye.